Yes, YouTube. TriStar is again back at it with one more video. You know what I mean? And in this video, I'm going to talk about a little story about my adventure of getting here in Canada. My experience in the process of coming here to Canada to be a truck driver. And also, things that I go through, the situation that I was in and all that. I'm just going to get down to earth, talk the real way, make everybody have an understanding what really take place, and how is it that me the right here in front of you right now I talk to you about this type of story. So stay tuned, try stars right back after these messages.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
Yes, YouTube, hear me and send them, man. Hear me and send them. Yeah, it's like this. I was in Jamaica one day, and the government of Canada called me personally on the phone and said to me, say, me need you to come to Canada, come drive for one of them company here. And, like what me the government, me can call anybody, so if you just forward and you're good. Anyway, that's another real story, me just wish I did saw it, but you know what I mean? But something, try styles of becoming something different. But anyway, it's like this. I was at home and I saw the ads came out on the TV, stating that Canada need truck drivers to come from Jamaica to come to Canada. And they were gonna have like orientation and stuff like that in Orcharias and all that. And the 9 yards. Basically, before I get there, I'm gonna tell you what I used to in my earlier days before being a truck driver here or being, introduced to the whole program and whatnot. In my earlier days, I was a sales assistant, a sideman at Sunshine Snacks. We used to throw up the box them and take out the box them, and that's almost that's where I started from in the trucking world. Then my upgrade from sales assistant to become sales rep. Right now, my first experience as being a real sales rep is when I leave Sunshine Snacks and I went to work for a company called Sweetheart Limited that deal with cupcake, that is kiss cake. Um, I worked at that company for maybe a year and some months, something like that. And I developed my training more, hands-on in sales representative at Sweetheart Limited. And from there, I expand. That company closed down. It was at Norman Street the first time. And then I leave from, I then seek a work at World Brand Services. That is a company affiliated with Grace Kennedy. Then that's where I get my real good driving experience, Then we used to drive a box, like a 5 ton, 7 ton trucks. That's where we get, the real truck world, And I think I've been there maybe 2 to 3 years. And then I leave from that workplace and then I went to work for National, the bakery. Now, I think I worked there for maybe a year. And then after I leave from National, then I went to work for a company called Better Electric, where I get all my trailer driving lessons. That's where I started, the big unit. And I worked for that company, I guess, 3.5 years going. So that's where I get the real trailer experience from, So being there working at the time when this program came out, I found myself interested. So I make a couple of contacts, couple of moves, try to get everything in place so that I could get on this program, you know what I mean? So that's how the whole program, the whole thing starts, from me, getting the break. Okay, so let me get down to the real story now, which everybody want to know how the program go, how it work, and what took place. All right, this is it. And I only learned some of them stuff here along the way. Now, when the program starts, the first thing I had to do was to pay a fee at the bank, which was at the time it was 700 Canadian dollars. I paid at Scotiabank in an account. I have all paperwork can back up anything I say today or right now, you know. So I paid 750 Canadian dollars to an account to the persons that was the agency or whosoever was doing the program at the time. Then after I paid that sum of money, I went to what they call it, meeting or something like that down in Brownstown or in Ocherius where we go to meet with the employers and we go in interviews. You know, before I go that distance, I don't so they're coming along. I'm gonna say before I get selected to pay that funds, we went to fill out on form and stuff like that with application and all that with our experience because they were looking for 2 to 3 year experience or something like that. So I went to fill out application and all that, and then when I was when I got selected, they called me on my cell phone and say, you know what, you would need to come and do a Skype interview with the employee from overseas to see if you could qualify to get a job with them. So I said, okay, and they give me time and date and place. So I went on that interview. So when I got there, I did the interview with one of the owners of the company that, from Canada. They're in Jamaica over Skype. We're on the phone and we are seeing the person is seeing me and we were talking there. And he asked me a couple of questions. I answered my questions. And from there, you know, it was another waiting process again. Then I went back home. I guess maybe after a week or 2 weeks or so, I got a call that I was selected to be to to that company, you know. So the next step from that was to go and pay that fee at the bank, that $750 that I mentioned earlier. So I went there and I paid that fee. And after I paid that fee, then we started to do back and forth trips from Ocherius and back. So we went there to do interview, went there to meet with the, 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 the person that is running the whole organization with this trucking thing, and then after that we went back home, we sit for a while again. And when I said sit for a while, I mean like wait for maybe 2 to 3 months or something like that. Then we get another call again that we need to go and do a driving test because there will be a school coming down from Canada that is going to see if we are ready or if we are fit in terms of getting our license and can drive the truck actually and all that before we leave Jamaica. So, we got to book dates and then we got to go. That's the first time we come across pre-tripping trucks and, and all that and progressive shifting and, because we are Jamaican, we are change gear, we want change gear and pop brakes and beer things. They were looking for stuff like that. We were looking for fuel economy changing gears or fuel economy driving. Something like you got to make sure you're changing on time and stuff like that and make sure you're not gritting gears and gear down when it's supposed. They're just on point with everything, and you know, some people went and failed, some people went failed once, failed twice, went again and get through, because they were looking for a specific driving pattern that they want you to work with. You know what I mean? Then after I passed that, when I went now and did the training, I passed my driving test. Then after I passed my driving test, then I went now to send in my more information that they asked for, like my passport and birth certificate and photocopy of this, photocopy of that, and criminal search record, all that, all the informations. You know, also letters from the company, past companies that you work and all that. Then after I went through that process, sending my passport and everything, I got another call that I should drop my passport off to the off at the embassy or something like that to get it processed for my work permit because I was granted a work permit from the company after I passed everything. Now, when I granted that work permit, I then sit another 3 months again or two to get called to send in my passport. Then I send in my passport, and after I send in my passport, with another 2 weeks or such, I was called that I got an email from the Canadian embassy that my visa, I was granted a visa and work permit. So I'm like, sweet, everything is coming in place. Then after that, after I got another call from the agency that we need to put $650 in an account and that money would be a settlement fee for when we reach over here in Canada. No, that's when things get rough. That's when things get tough. And when I say tough, I mean, no, it all carry back to my life story and how TriStars, who is TriStars and who is Tri then, who is me, you know what I mean? No, me just one of them youth, where basically I live with my mother, two sister. You know what I mean? We never really have much, but when I go put it as say, but it really I live on the last. You know what I mean? But when it come on to getting put out our own house because the rent couldn't pay and all the thing that in my type of style that when it come on to sleep on the ground and me never have a room for myself because I could afford the 3 bedroom house, I afford a 2 bedroom, and then you don't know me just bounce it in the hall and go on easy. Because as a real talk, we used to rough life, you know what I mean? Never easy, never all that. Even though me I work at them company me I tell you about, I made it still I deal with my bills and all them things. I have to pay this and I pay that and me do what I need to do as a man, you know what I mean? As a young man I grow up and you live with a mother and you don't know say we don't know about a father because we never grow with a father. You know what I mean? A mother carry up right through. You know what I mean? And she have me, my little sister, my bigger sister, and I hold her with no care what she not left for none at all. You see me, so I have to big up mommy upon one. Now, that being said, the money that will come out with the first $650, $750 was provided to me by my counselor at a Rainier Benjamin. We can big him up again because at the time it was PNP around the thing and Benjamin they win him seat and all that and I was the driver. We used to drive him round and round at the place and we vote and up and down and we had the thing, you know what I mean? And him, the first money will come out, him push out the money and say try. Hear me and say, you help me out throughout my campaign and thing. So I'm going to help you by give you the first money and make you shoot off a career and make a start off a thing because I see you have your skills and you can drive and you really just want to push that. They say, yo, hold this, do your thing and wish you all the best on your journey. And that are the helping hand where him give me as a elder for me, we say, yo, you know what, go and go do your thing, youth. You see me? So that I push out and make him, bless him up along the way and things. Your respect for that help. You see, that's why me now. You see, that's why I always believe in that helping. That's why you see me do them video, me advise people how to, jump on these people, how to do certain things because I'm get help in life. And I guess I'm get help along the way. When I get help on certain things, I'm just know say if some people get the opportunity, they're gonna make use of it. You know what I mean? So that are the mission. So anyway, now stretch from the point. Back to you don't know the liberty come. You don't know the things there already. My life wasn't an easy step. You know what I mean? But got through it. I tell you the truth. We've been there. Whenever I had pre for runway, whenever I had pre for rob nobody, whenever I had pre for, hijack not or not out of the way. We just know say we are gonna make it and we are gonna seek our way out. You know what I mean? So in a my little life, a my little story, we can tell this much. But the well focused even though we never have it. You know what I mean? So throughout that and the world works and thing, the $650 now, we don't get a loan they're ready to pay the first money. We can't go back and beg no more. So we have to work with what I have. So the first thing first, we'd have to take the rent money from my mother because we give her the rent money to pay the rent around 30 grand them time there. You know what I mean? At the time, $30,000. So Jamaican, if you're not Jamaican, 30,000 Jamaican was my rent. I'm going to say, man, I take that money from her, go back to her and say, Mom, you are going to limit the rent money because, the passport ready, but I can't get the passport unless it's pay that money here. You see me? Mother said, boy. And she goes to Bama and she take out the money and she give me and that and the next rent I come up in the car with the late. With that one there already, You know what I mean? So the next rent come up now and go to BAM and make couple little link and couple little move around and get little dollar from this, a dollar from this and put it together. Now me have reach up to the money. What if I shop about 2 grand? You know what I mean? We have a link and next virgin again and say, yo, and, so me have to go until the whole of the money combined together to reach 650 them. Because of boom, 650 can need them because of boom and can go lodge in the account and thing. Get me book at that time. When I get me book now about 2 day time or so then call me and say, yo, listen, you go fly out like tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock. Ticket buy everything rate. I say, what? Already? So me say, yo, John, what give you no time as I get the book and fly out next. So I go so bam now and fling the 2 pieces of clothes and 2 pieces of look good clothes and have and fling them in a little suitcase and put them together and say, yo, me I roll out and throw and mad for me and you know what I mean and freshen up and thing and me call the council make I go on and go to boop and him link up with, and drop me at the airport, my mother and my sister, everybody would, go at the airport together and thing and you don't know my first time that I come in a big country, you know what I mean? So you don't know me how walk through in my little red shirt and my black pants and me I do my thing. You see me? So basically now when me go through the weather process me just reach a matter of fact, when me go up on the plane and actually sit down, go through the whole custom everything and sit down on the plane and go and lean back. Me I say to myself, no, this is real. You know what I mean? Plane I go up in a year now and seatbelt put on and the whole works and shake up and so now me know say this thing here is not a joke thing. This thing here is it's something where you have to take serious. This is not a joke again. This is try I go there if you go make it. You know what I mean? But anyway, when me actually land in Canada and reach where, everybody start meet up now. That's where we see other drivers going up. I never really know nobody when I leave out. On the plane and off the plane, that's when the bus come for me and then we start talk to each other. And that's when we start realizing all that we are going to the same place. You know what I mean? At the time, we meet at least 5 to 6 Jamaicans. We are going they're on the same mission as me. You know what I mean? Bramley, Carl, Rowan, Basil, Wells, Barker, Liam Barker. I can't remember the other names, but those are the guys that we meet along the way going. That's when we meet those drivers. So, them when we take at least 3 planes, one from Jamaica to Toronto, one from Toronto to Kelowna, one from Kelowna to Castlegar, and from Castlegar, bus pick we up, drop you at the school. No, drop you at our house. Now, when everything come together now, it's like when them carry got the house, by right way, they're supposed to leave Jamaica with another 300 Canadian dollar to pay for the apartment where I go stay. And basically, the time I was supposed to spend at the school was 2 weeks because I already can't drive, but I got to school to get some freshen up. And then after that now, we're going to do some, we're going to drive for the license and do the whole work and get the schooling and all them things. 2 weeks stops them, they say. And we have to pay $300 for stay in the house. That's the house what we get. So we have like, at the time, I maybe was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8 away. I stay in the house. It's a 2-story with basement. So 2 bed in the hall and must 2 bed upstairs. And we don't know how it is set, but I think 8 away in the house if I'm not lying. Now, right there and then, me never have no money. Can I spend my last money for pay for get back my passport, my last money. And as I say, everything we make a talk right now, I have paper proof, can prove it, say, and a lie. So everybody feel like say, yo, come on this and I make up story, not go like that. Anything me attack a facts. You see me? So when the thing goes on now and I reach up, me never have no money. So, but me just go and build and I work with the crowd and I go and ease myself, see me and thing. And I wonder when I'm going to ask you this money thing. Yeah. Anyway, we got to school So you don't know me now, me have to make sure so me get this right, because me not no more money leave, so I make sure so me do it all over me I do, So knowing me, TriStars, me not just whatever. Me know how to fit in. You know what I mean? Me know how to blend in and go on what I want and just go and do my thing, you see me? But anyway, we did when I do my thing and he reach on one part now where them start ask for the $300 for pay for the house. And make me tell you this, me never have no money. None. Now, one of the link them now, when name Bramley, me don't know him none at all. Never know. At first, I see him in high school. And man look at me and say, yo, you say, because me start mumble now, so I not the money, and rare. And man say, oh, you say, not the money. I said, no, say, but I never come with no money. The only thing me come with are them 2 bags, The man say, all right, here we go on. I go lend you that 3 bills, And, you do what you can do, and you start work and whatnot to do what you can do and make sure so I have it back, you see me? I look on him and I say, really? I say, yeah, man, we got to, So more I say, big up to Bramley, you know what I mean? Him should bought on $300 Canadian dollar. I don't know him from nowhere. You see me, I say, that's the vibes and the world works and how me flex and thing, man, say, yo, that you are real, you see me? So him should bought that 3 bills and give me and say, yo, pay your house thing, man, and Ray, man, and thing. I mean, say, all right, my boss, I say, a word respect, you see me? Take the money and I go pay that money there. You see me, I say? So me get a little phone, because when we reach out, then we take out a phone or something like that. So me get the phone now. We did call my uncle, because my uncle overseas at the time. Shout him and say, yo, tell him what the situation and what going on. And him goes up and him send me, I think it was $400. 400 Canadian dollar him send me. And when he send me go for that money there and say, yo, Bramley, yo, respect me done. And I give him back him $300. So it's a good thing he send me that $400, because you have to spend, you have to pay, I think, $20 for do the test, if me not lie. I don't know if I have a figure right, but I think a 20 Canadian dollar, 40 Canadian dollar, something like that, for do the treat, if you do the 5 class test and then the class 1 for the tractor trailer. So two you have to do the medium and then you do the upgrade license after it. So you do all of them maybe one time if you can. And when you get through, you go do the road test, and then you do that with the license, and then you're good to go. You know what I mean? But as I say, it wasn't easy. It was a struggle. You know what I mean? And most of them things you never really lay out to it from where they are Jamaica. Or maybe if you lay out, me need to pay attention. But when you come up, you have to make sure you have that $300 at the time, And then after you have that $300, you have to make sure you have the money to pay for your license and them thing there. You know what I mean? And you have to make sure you have money where you can buy something to keep you warm, because at the time in the winter. You know what I mean? So we have got one place now where them sell them second-hand clothes and all type of thing. And in them I go out and get one jacket for about $5 or something like that. And it was a woman jacket and I like to see the god there. A woman jacket me find, well comfort. Ask if me never buy it, I mean alone a step. That place, a woman jacket, I go on easy, but me know so me warm. You see me, but I just the step, you know what I mean? And I saw the whole thing go go through the whole thing. So after that now, the school fee, the next thing now, the school fee was $3,500. From day one, from Jamaica with the year say the company will respond to the school fee. You know what I mean? Which all of that never really go the way or them the target, to be honest. When we come up, pay that 3,500, then pay that 3,500 after we go through the school thing. After we done with the school thing now and we get the license and everything, then send for we from over Castlegar and fly all the way, come over where the company is. You know what I mean? So we come over where the company now, we start a next thing we call orientation. So we do orientation for about a 2 week or so. We had to do some little thing on computer and we do little, maybe one little driving test and coming back and something like that. So the first trip I go up on the road, me I run team. Me a driver when named Mark Roberts. Him also have a video on this channel when we doing at the earlier stage when me start that channel name. Me and him they do a video. I go put it at the link so you can see him they do a video. Mark Roberts. Me and him start off as a team driver. First we are go a road. We don't know nothing about the road. We not get no co-driver, nobody to tell me nothing what going on. Me and him alone now, he truck and we are follow back. We are drive with some other driver we were there before with that Riley and Beanie. You have an next driver called Beanie Man. So Riley and Beanie are a team, me and Mark Roberts a team. So we are part down the road. You know what I mean? First we are drive out and we are say, yeah, we are drive. So anyway, me don't know what going on, but Beanie and film partner drive gone left. We don't know where we are going, but we are following the road now. We are calling on phone and say, yo, we wanna go on, man. I say, over there, man, come on the road, man. That's one straight road, man. And we are drive and drive and drive and drive. So when we did that, we don't know, as I said, we don't know no way. We don't know go where I go. We just know say it truck pint that way there, and that day we are drive go. So anyway, the company, the dispatcher will get called and say, ask if we know what we're doing or we know what we're going to tell them. No. So we say, all right, here we go. We're going to pull up on a gas station and we're going to purchase a GPS and give them our GPS for use in the meanwhile, and then we know have to. I don't remember if necessarily we have a payback fee, but we don't know. But I think I'd say, but anyway, they say we're going to pull up and buy a GPS. We get a GPS we use, we put in the truck, and we get familiar with the GPS now, and then we start putting the address and we start our journey. The first pay we get, I think it was $500 each, and it was a team, $500 each. We're supposed to get, but them draw out the GPS money out of the pay, so we only get each. I think we only get $250 plus them draw out the school fee when them selling the pay for we there the school over Castigar, but I then draw $150 every week out of the little 5 bills or little much we get. So the $150 draw out of the money plus the GPS. I think it was $500 for GPS at the time, so $250 plus the $150 for the school fee. So I think about $50 we left back with, if we not lie. So $50 we left back with to go home. $50 the first pay. So we have to go to the office and ask him. So then, how is it that we're not going to draw the money and our first pay this? I want to take out everything at once. We're not even saying we couldn't draw like $20 or $50 because we're there. We're going to start working. You know, they draw the whole of the money one time. Broke, we don't have no money. You know what I mean? Bills that every pay a yard and all them things because remember you know, my mother we don't leave already done $600 bill, $60,000 rent, 2 month rent that you know. So my mother every day go on whole day and I take all kind of ray until she get the money back from me, you know, because me the only person can pay it or give her back, you know. You know what I mean? And then the first pay we get after my day up here month and at the first pay we get $150, $50 or something like that. Can't do nothing. And plus, it have to work, I think, 1 week or 2 weeks before you get that first money there. You know what I mean? So it put me in a, hear me, I say, man, never easy. See? No. The step that we would take, really and truly, you have an easier way. There was an easier way, which me never know. Me never know it was an easier way in terms of getting here, getting all of these people work in process, getting everything. Because first thing first, you don't need to go. You don't need to go to college when you come up here. You can come up with a work permit, go to the company send you off, go to school, they forget the license. You go there, you do your air brake, you do all of them things there. You drive, you get a license, your CMD, and then you go on out the road. You never have to go pay a school fee. We never know that. First thing first. Next thing, we never know that the program is actually free. It's a government program, it's not a charge money thing. I understand say technical money and them thing if you do the work because nobody now do nothing free, but I understand that. But you not have to deal with the things, so like you want broke people in system and I come from scratch, nothing now go on. And you want to take a bag a whole of money from we to get we in on the program. I never like that. You know what I mean? Our company now we understand the whole thing. So yo, it's a free thing, you know, brother. You can stay from Jamaica and call a company and get through, you know. When they get you and the company like you and you send all the way you send and whatever. You get a little liar and you show the liar and the liar show the company where you get the contact from and they two of them talk and then get the thing in place. Liar link your back and say here we go on. This and that. Send the information and then come and me do the rest. Simple 1 3. And then when after that come through now, the liar then get the work permit, say we go pick it up, then tell everything in your passport, whatever. When you get the visa, you come up. Then it's a little process now. Somebody will come pick you up at the airport or whatnot and send, So it trust me, in have to go that way them a deal with it. We know it all cause the money. Big money, but not this money like you want broke people like where them that go on with it. So I mean, as it need that. So then if you just tone it down, we understand say take a little money. Me not dispute that. That take a little money because nobody not gonna do nothing free. But put the thing on a level where it's manageable. You know what I mean? Because if everybody pay a sum of money, you know what I mean, you're gonna eventually have a money for yourself. Even if you're charged. If you charge is big work and you want 50 man with the same big work like you want a millionaire. You know what I mean? You work the thing, man, because other drivers they don't go and come by same opportunity and come do them thing. Because of this boom money we are charged, which is a free program. You know what I mean? You are charged this big money and a killer for man them. You see me? So it not make no sense. And nobody not come out and talk and I'm afraid. You see me tell you this. You see, I'm going to tell them some of my experience of here since we're there. And this is because me not really hold back certain things when I'm talking about. You see me? I said, nobody not really like that. You see me? So you will start get a fight. You see me? Because even though me I get a fight, but what? To how me I get the fight and to how where me stand, then you really can't really even really touch me. Who I try to fight me can't really touch me. So many even watch that. You know what I mean? Some just go and ease myself and go and build. You see me? But you know, once I start talk or once I come out and start make and show them up, nobody not really like that. Everybody I try, smile with you and ray and that say, but them know what I go, they know them I do. You see me? But what? So things stay. You don't know, we as people, sometimes we have to just either we accept it or we leave it alone. You see me and say, but as me I say, I try stars, and the story I got to be continued. You know what I mean? Because right now, me I talk me like it. You see me? So I will continue this. I'm just try to make you know. There are other ways to get on this thing here if you really want to come up to be a driver. You know what I mean? And if you as a young driver will never have the experience and all that, you just need to just start a little course or so on your own, get the experience, you know what I mean, and look for it. Because this thing here, this trucking driving thing here in Canada is a continuous thing. We don't think it's going to stop it now. Because every minute, at the hour, every time, company I look for driver right through. So you have a chance, no matter if I know today, tomorrow, next year, whatever, just stay tuned. Because that's how far me I go take this. I carry this channel to a stage where I can actually link up with some agency or some real agency or some people where actually can make this program come reality so that most people or more other drivers can get the opportunity to come up and start something or get something out of life. You know what I mean? And the next video I'm going to tell you about the experience I'm going to go through with the company them and all them little things. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Link me up in the comment box. If you don't know, I try stars. We have be real. Me real from day one. So I'm not come now if you come tell lie. It don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Now I'm not for gain. Just make you know straightforward. Say, most of there, then we talk, but you don't really get the point. So I put it like this, too. Because as I say, anything when we talk now, we can back it. You know what I mean? Because so I think Steve and that should no information. You have all of them. And one thing with my phone, I'm around to take picture, any little thing, receipt, this, that, and note, and file. And I have everything on paper. That me I tell you. I try stars. So hear me I say, big up on yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Peace and respect.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.